Good morning. It's time for sports. My name is Haruna Mubarak. Now, the recent defeats to Isaac Dogbe and Richard Comey means Ghana is now without a world title in 4 years. Well, there seems to be another Ghanaian boxer who is up for it and could be a world champion. His name is Senna Agbeko. Well, my colleague in the US, Nathaniel Atto, has the rest of the story.
Well, this is a very good and great opportunity for Senna Agbeko, and I say this very simply because this is a boxer who has emerged from Ghana. I mean, he had a 15-bout winning streak, after which he had his first loss in the United States of America, on his US debut. And since then, he's been able to, travel a certain journey. Now, as we speak, he becomes, the second boxer in the space of a month to get the opportunity to fight for a world title against a certain Dave Morrell, who also has a very interesting story to tell. Now, Senna Agbeko is a trained journalist. He was introduced to me by Ambassador Ray Kwaku, who previously served as the president of the Ghana Boxing Federation, which was then known as the Ghana Amateur Boxing Association. He started his career, under Coach Colley at the Bridge Boxing Gym in Roman Ridge, which was established by Ambassador Ray Kwaku. After that, we saw him start off his professional career. Before his professional career, he got the opportunity to fight at the Youth Olympics, not the Youth Olympics, but the Amateur, World Championships, the Junior World Championships put together by IBA in 2010 by, in Azerbaijan. So he's not had much of a prolonged amateur career. When he got into the professional ranks, he showed a certain level of quality. Now, this is going to be a very big test in the sense that this obviously will be the biggest day of his career, because if he's able to win this, bingo, is a great thing, because Ghana has been knocking on the doors of a major world title for a while now. The fact that he's going up against yet another Cuban, considering that Isaac Dogbe lost to a Cuban boxer, is another challenge that he has to overcome, in the sense that at 8 fights, Morrell, his opponent, is going for his 4th title defense. By his 5th bout, he had won the WBA Super Middleweight Championship, and he's going for his 4th title defense. That just tells us that the southpaw boxer has a lot to offer on the day when he stages his 4th defense of this title to, Agbeko. So this is another similar situation to Isaac Dogbe's situation, because this is an orthodox boxer in Agbeko going up against, a southpaw. And he has had some very good tests over the period. And I'm just hoping that he can rely on those to overcome it. This bout in Las Vegas sure is going to be one very big one, especially when you're looking at the Ghanaian side of things.
From boxing to football, and in the Ghana Premier League, the Kumasi derby between Asante Kotoko and King Faisal ended goalless. Now, both coaches have been speaking about the outcome of the result.
I knew we were going to win today's game, because the match we played against Lions gave me hope that we are going to beat Kotoko. I watched Kotoko match, and I saw their strength was down. So I knew what my boys can do, and today they showed it, and I can say they played their heart and they deserve to win today's game.
In the first half, you seem to have created so many decent opportunities, but yet you couldn't take them. What was missing in the first half that, if you had gotten right, probably you would have run away with all 3 points?
I think that's the chances that you've created, and if you're missing chances, this is our biggest problem that we have in the team. No, we're still working on it, because we created all the chances in the first half. Even in the second half, we got. I think today we had a penalty, but the referee ignored it. It's his decision, but I think we had a penalty. It was a clear, but he was closer to the place and he didn't whistle for us. But it is football, so it happens in the game.
3 matches. Talking about the last 3 Premier League matches for King Faisal, you are still undefeated. You sense the way you are playing, you are already out of the relegation battle.
No, when you look at the points build-up, we need to win more, because the points are close. When you lose one or you draw, when somebody wins, you overtake you. So you need to win your matches so that you don't go back to relegation zone, because those who are under us, same point, and those are the 1-2 points. So we need to win our matches, make sure that we don't go back to the relegation zone.
You said before kickoff that if they play to your instructions, to what you've done in training, they will win hands down. Did they play to instructions today?
Yes, up to a particular up to extent, because when you look at the way we didn't start the game well in terms of multiplying in our opponent half. You cannot score a goal when you are not more in the opponent half. Clearly, you could see that today my two strikers were not able to move like the way they used to move, and I'm sure that we are going to work on it and then we get them back to their feet. Well, clearly you could see that they were not moving in order to get the ball into the net. Yes, like I said earlier on, looking at the way they're supposed to move, Zeze rather wanted to sit back instead of being up front. So clearly you could see that there was a gap between Zeze and then our two strikers. Meanwhile, he was supposed to be in front of, behind them to always support them for second balls. Unfortunately, it has happened. So we need to go back, try to explain things to them. We'll practice it at the training grounds, and then we'll come out with at least a positive mindset in order to get into our next game.
Still believe you can win the cup? Oh
yes, why not? Because we still have about nine matches to go. With these 9 matches, there are a lot of points over there, and we also know that those who are on top, they are also going to drop points, whilst we are also coming up.
Let's go to the Netherlands, and to some concerning story is Black Stars midfielder Mohamed Kudus, who picked up an injury in Ajax's 2-1 win over Feyenoord in the Dutch Cup. It's quite unfortunate. We don't really know the extent of the injury, but he was substituted in the 60th minute mark. Ajax won that particular game by 2-1, and they'll be facing PSV in the final of the Dutch Cup. Kudus is enjoying his most prolific season, scoring 18 goals in 38 matches for Ajax so far. That's how we wrap up sports here on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak.